mother lover. Whooping this mother lover. Yo, welcome back to Heartbeat Arena episode 58, where we keep it 100% all facts, no cap. It's your host, Trillionaire Chuck, bringing you the truth about sports, politics, and relationships. In today's lineup, we'll be breaking down the Donald Trump's cabinet confirmation hearings, the Washington Commanders' playoff victory against Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the predictions of who their next opponent is going to be, how it might turn out, and then the NCAA made a big move this past week. Last, we saved the best segment for last, relationship talk. But before we get into all that, before we dive into it, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications. Why? Because we keep it 100% raw. And every episode is packed with the kind of truth that'll make you rethink everything. So let's get into it. Man, Donald Trump's cabinet confirmation hearings. Let's start with the politics, y'all. Politics as usual, as Jay-Z would say. Look, on day 2 of Donald Trump's cabinet confirmation, right? Hearings, nominees face tough questions about their qualifications. Like, they're looking like, hey, what the, whoa. Everyone expected this. And, according to the New York Times, this day focused heavily on the nominees. The plans for healthcare, education, and national security. The things that people want to know about. Hey, what you gonna do in this position? Huh? Can healthcare be more affordable? Huh? Can we make education more better? Huh? What about the security of the country? Is it still gonna be strong? Are we gonna weaken it? What's gonna happen, right? So with the healthcare, the nominee for Health and Human Services pledged to lower prescription drug costs, but faced criticism over ties to pharmaceutical companies. I mean, they're all about the dollar, y'all. Now, we know I had a lady who was at the post office, right, when Trillionaire Chuck was mailing off a letter, right? Lady was talking about she didn't get her prescriptions, right? And she's like, my prescription is high. They're charging me roughly $30 to $40. This an old lady, right? Can't work, on disability, right? And she's not getting her prescription, right? They keep losing it in the mail. But it costs. That's why I always say, take care of your body, right? Be as best as you possibly can. Because prescriptions cost. Doctor visits cost. It costs. And insurance, to get insurance on your own. And we talking the good stuff. We ain't talking, the rinky-dinky. We talking the good stuff. It costs. Ain't no way a HMO plan costs damn near the same as a PPO plan, right? For individual. That's why you see most people who are working, right? Even when they obtained enough wealth, some who've attained the wealth, they still will work because of how much health insurance costs, right? Your regular doctor visit could run you about $30, $50. Some charge $30 co-pays. When I was going to the chiropractor for my lower back after I strained it, right? It was costing me $100 a pop. With my insurance, my deductible was $500. I had to cross the $500 threshold. Just my appointments for my chiropractor could be $35, right? I mean, let's face it. That's why you see people at UPS that's like 60, 70 years old still there because they're there for the benefits, right? That's why you see old postal workers that's carrying the mail, still carrying the mail because of the benefits. Healthcare costs. So people are probably wondering, like, man, are you going to make healthcare more affordable, right? Guys, this is stuff we're going to see. We're going to see because we know it costs, right? Next thing, education, right? A major clash erupted over the nominees who pushed for school privatization, right? With some senators arguing it could hurt low-income communities, right? They want education to be more better. I get that, and I'm all for that, right? But see, now that cost, and then depending on the school, the curriculum, the program, it can be expensive. Catholic school, expensive, right? Private schools, expensive. I mean, but see, my thing is, they're talking about it could hurt the low-income communities, right? But if people would actually get up and strive for better, then they could find ways to make it affordable. Some companies, they'll pay for their kids to go to school, right? Others got to stop relying on government assistance. They got to stop using that as a crutch, because that's why you're not able to afford the proper education, okay? Because you're relying so much on assistance, when it's like, man, get out there and do for your kids, and you'll be able to afford the type of schooling that they need, that they would like to go to, or the schooling that's better for them, okay? So with that, it might be the curriculum. You know, everybody's talking about the LGBTQ, how they don't want that. That's in public schools. But when you're at a private school, that is not taught. Catholic schools, that's not taught, because they're not relying on state funding and stuff. They have endowment money that comes in, or donations that come in to keep them schools going, right? Those programs and stuff that goes on, okay? If you know about endowment money, then you know, okay? Because you got a lot of people, alumni people, that donate to the schools, and that's what keeps the schools up and going. And that's why states, like the state schools or the public schools, you know, they rely on the state funding, right? Well, if the state is funding, then the state can kind of say what goes on in the school, what programs should be taught, what programs should be excluded. I think they need to bring back trades in the schools. Carpentry, auto mechanic, right? What's another one? Construction, right? Plumbing. These are trades that, even barber, these are trades. Not everybody's gonna go to college, but these are good trades where people could go into and make good money, right? Plumbers, roughly, and I'm just going off top of the head. You might laugh at that guy fixing that toilet, but that guy that's fixing that toilet making a profit starting out 26 to damn near 32 an hour. Carpentry, there's gonna be buildings that are gonna be brought up. They're gonna be continue to be, you know, made, produced. Still got someone to lay the carpet down and all that stuff. And it's probably more into carpentry, right? I'm not fully in tune with it because I don't do carpentry, right? Masonry, that's another trade, but they need to bring that back, right? So that way, when kids graduate, if they don't go the college route, they will at least have a trade where they could go out there and make something and not really struggle when they are done with high school. Then defense, I mean, that's what it is. You know, Secretary of Defense nominee promised to strengthen the military while cutting unnecessary spending. I mean, in order to strengthen it, you're going to have to spend to have a strong military, right? And skeptics are questioning it because they think whether a budget cut will leave the U.S. vulnerable. So they're saying, like, if we cut unnecessary spending on our military, then, and it gets weak, it makes it open for people to come and take over the United States. Do you know how many countries probably don't like the United States? We need the defense. We need the strong military. That's not a want. That's a need, all right? To be able to do the things we do in the United States, it costs some. Your freedom comes with a price. So we have to have a strong military to enjoy the freedoms that we do have in this country, right? Because if we get taken over by another country, hey, we may not could say anything bad about the president. We might get executed, depending on whatever country comes over. So I personally feel like if it doesn't affect you, then it's like, come on now, let's be honest. Yes, we're gonna be concerned about healthcare and prescription costs are they gonna go down? But let's face it, like healthcare is healthcare. It's like the third highest career category or profession in the world, healthcare. They're going to do any and everything to make money, right? They're going to do any and everything to make money. Because I don't know, like, the other two that's ahead of it. I think sales is number 2, and then entertainment is number 1. When we say entertainment, like, we're talking sports-related stuff and everything of that nature. Like, those are the athletes, the famous actors and actresses and stuff like that. That's number 1. Sales is number 2. We're talking, like, highest paid professions and stuff like that. Then healthcare is number 3, right? So if healthcare is number 3, they're trying to still make money. Right? So again, keep yourself healthy so you can avoid going to the doctor and not having to be on blood thinners and antidepressants or weight loss pills, weight gainer pills, and all that other stuff. And you want to have to keep seeing the doctor every single week or two, right? Eat right. Be active, right? Get plenty of sleep. Moderation on your drinking. Moderation on your smoking. Gotta take care of yourself. Because if you don't take care of yourself, hey, you're gonna be spending a lot of money just to try to be normal without being broken physically, right? Like, oh, my back, oh, my knee, oh, my neck, oh, my shoulder, oh, my finger, all that stuff. Education, I mean, bring back the trades in the schools, right? Bring that back. You bring that back, like, I promise, like, you know, kids that have more things, kids have more things to be involved in, more active, that'll keep them out the streets, of course, right? And also they will be setting themselves up for a bright future, right? Instead of the norm, like struggling, trying to work 2 jobs, 3 jobs just to, you know, pay bills and live barely be able to live. Now, I will say this though, as far as it, I feel like they need to just bring in programs that can prepare kids for the future. Of course, computer class, computer literacy is always important because we're going to the future, technology, all that stuff. So prepare them for that. Taxes, they need to know about taxes, right? How to do not just how to do taxes, but how it works in general. What are you taxed on? How do you know that, you know, what's itemized, what's non-itemized, what's taxable, what's non-taxable? They need to know, of course, some accounting, right? That should be taught from day one, right? Learning how to budget, learning about a budget, and stuff like that. And there's more into it, with accounting, you know, investing and all that stuff that falls into it. A tad of it falls into it. But kids should learn about that at an early age. You know, they should also know how to proper interview etiquette, right? You'll be surprised how many people don't even know how to dress for an interview. They don't necessarily know how to build a resume, right? These are things that should be taught to kids at an early age in life, because not everybody, again, is not going to make it to college. Everybody's not going to go, okay? So they're going applying for the jobs. They need to know how to tailor the resume to these specific things, right? Proper etiquette, dress etiquette, right? You're not showing up to the job in jeans, okay? It's just, or Jordans at that. It's like, but you got to teach it at an early age. You know what I'm saying? They should know a second language, because United States did fail to make English predominant, but so many jobs now will pay you more if you know Spanish, if you know a little French, if you know a little Chinese, right? Or what they call it, Mandarin. So that should be heavily forced at a young age, because it was when Sprint was around as a retail rep. We just talk about the people that go in the store. Hey, welcome to Sprint. How you doing? They were paying them, if you was bilingual, if you could speak Spanish good, starting out then paying 70 to 80,000. Off bad. Now think about that as an 18-year-old, right? A kid who's is 18 years old, he's trying to find his first job. He ain't go to college, trying to find his first gig, and he lands an $80,000 a year gig. That's doing good with the benefits and stuff like that, because they have benefits. So those are just my recommendations on some of the things that should be heavily focused on, right? All the other stuff is like, okay. I just, yeah. It's neither none of that with me, you know. But let's transition. So, the Washington Commanders was in action this weekend against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, right? So, the Commanders secured a thrilling win, 23-20 victory over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the wild card round on January 12th, 2025, right? So, let's just recap what kind of happened. Let me tell you what happened in case you did miss the game, right? The Commanders executed a balanced offensive strategy and showcased a resilient defense, right? So, with the game tied, the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, nailed a 37-yard field goal as time expired, right? Sealing the win for Washington, right? So, let's break down the stats, right? Jayden Daniels demonstrated poise under pressure, right? He completed 24 of 35 passes for a total of 268 yards, okay? And 2 touchdowns. He now joins C.J. Stroud and Brock Purdy as rookie quarterbacks to win playoff games in the past 3 seasons, right? His yards per attempt was 7.7, right? He had a completion percentage of 68.6. Jayden Daniels currently is 4th in QBR rating at 70.5, right? That man is having a hell of a damn career. He is having a hell of a career, right? I give it up to Jayden Daniels, man. I really, really do. Next, you had the running back, Brian Robinson Jr., right? Powered through the Buccaneers defense, accumulating crucial rushing yards, right? He had 10 carries, total yards rushes, 16, average yard per rush, 1.6. He had 4 receptions, average total yards per reception, 22, right? Average yards per rep, 5.5. I don't know why I want to say 22 so bad, but 5.5. Then we had wide receiver Terry McLaurin, a reliable target throughout the game, making key receptions to advance the offense, right? He has 7 receptions. He had 10 total targets. Total yards receiving, 89. Average yard per reception, 12.7. He scored 1 touchdown. He had 4 first downs. Key factor in the Commanders winning this ball game, right? Now, before we talk about the Tampa Bay stats, we're gonna take a quick commercial break, okay? And we're gonna listen to my boy El Rashad at one of his music videos that he was so happily to bless us with. So stay tuned, check it out, and don't go nowhere.
Play that shit on TNT. I like the fool up in this motherfucker. Fool up in this motherfucker. I like the fool up in this motherfucker. Fool up in this motherfucker. I like the fool up in this motherfucker. Fool up in this motherfucker. I like the fool up in this motherfucker. Fool up in this motherfucker. Swear ain't no hoe up in me. Swear ain't no hoe up in me. I like to act a fool, I like to pull my tool. The type of games I play, it ain't no rule. I ain't gon' lie, I've been going through hard times. Since my dad, I got number murder on my mind. I remember when family was fucking family, nigga. I remember when blood was thicker than water, nigga. I got some brothers that be plotting on me. I got some cousins wanna go to war with me. 2 pistols side by side, OG, yeah, I'm down the ride. Catch me in these fucking streets, standing 10 toes down. You fell in love with a bitch, you cut up him. You snuck a win on me, something I never forget. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am, but it's hard to keep some niggas that would never understand. Fool up in this motherfucker. Fool up in this motherfucker. Fool up in this motherfucker. I like to fool up in this motherfucker. Fool up in this motherfucker. I like to fool up in this motherfucker. Fool up in this motherfucker.
More is where it started. The street gon' see where your heart at. 2 places for a hard cat. Better keep a hard head. Yo, top where they spark it. I swim where the sharks at. Talking like I walking, nigga. Get bucks. Milwaukee, nigga. Do what I'm talking, nigga. We beefing. I'm stalking, nigga. Yellow take talking, nigga. Your bitches say we talking, nigga. Me and my family ain't talking, nigga. I pass by you walking, nigga. The roster player switch. My bitch in black like a witch. Send the realest nigga switch. See how Poe did Rick. We went from being poor to rich. Boss man called a hit. In my circle, you don't fit. I show you all type of shit. How to get money quick. Wash it up, go legit. I took change, I sold nicks. Elevated, sold bricks. High reward, high risk. Me and my brother close like a closed fist. I can't act up, lose focus. Head honcho if you ain't noticed.
I like to fool up in this motherfucker. Fool up in this motherfucker. I like to fool
mother lover. Fool up in this mother lover. Oh, dang. Yes, we're back. Oh, man. You gotta love that song. You gotta love that song, right? So, as of now, before we talk about the Buccaneers, I just want to mention Terry McLaurin, right? Currently, he is second as a wide receiver with the most touchdowns with 13 touchdowns, right? Okay, now let's talk about these Tampa Bay Buccaneers, right? Now, Baker Mayfield, I mean, I like Baker. I like Baker Mayfield, right? With determination, he had so much determination. I actually thought they was going to win this game, right? But, with 15 of 18 passes, totaling for 185 yards, threw for 2 touchdowns, he kept the game competitive until the last whistle, right? So let's dive deeper. His completion percentage was 83.3, right? Average yards per attempt, 10.3. Baker really played a hell of a game, man. Hell of a fucking game. Would it come down to a field goal? Hey, hell of a fucking game, right? Now, Baker Mayfield currently right now is third in total passing yards with 4,500 for the season, right? Total of touchdowns, second with 41 as a quarterback. And he is currently 13th in QBR rating with 61.7. Nothing, hey, Baker was worth the extension, the max, whatever, the yacht, the fucking mansion, your girlfriend and wife, because that man balled out. He balled out. Let's talk about Mike Evans. Mike Evans had a standout performance, making significant catches to challenge Washington's secondary, right? He had 7 receptions, 7 targets. Perfect right there, right? He had a total of 92 total yards receiving, average yards per reception, 13.1 with 1 touchdown, right? And 7 first downs. Mike Evans was playing for that max deal, for that bonus. He playing for that bonus, right? As of now, Mike Evans sits 4th as a wide receiver with total touchdowns at 11. I think he might have got his bonus because I think Baker was trying to make sure he got his bonus. He got his bonus. I think he did. Okay. Then we had Jalen McMillan, right, who had 2 receptions, 4 targets, total yards receiving 41, average yards per receiver 20.5, right? He had 2 first downs, okay? Not 1, 2 first downs. Okay, not bad. Then you have Bucky Irving, the running back. I mean, he had 17 carries, total yards per carry. No, scratch that. Total yards carried, 77, right? Average yard per carry, 4.5, or per rush, I should say. Average yard per rush, 4.5, right? He had 2 receptions, total of 6 yards, average yard per reception, 3, and he had 1 touchdown. I mean, this is a big win, for the Commanders. It really is. It's a big win for the Commanders. Washington's defense was instrumental in this game, okay? Limiting Tampa Bay's offensive opportunities and maintaining control of the game's tempo. Now, Commanders fans, right? I know a huge Commander fan. I ain't gonna say her name, but she a big time Jayden Daniels fan, right? Is this the playoff breakthrough you've been waiting for? That's the question. Is this the playoff breakthrough that the Washington Commanders fans been waiting for? One might say yes, because they are out. They now face, the Lions coming up, right? So they were a wild card and won a game. Woohoo! First playoff game. Good. Now, you're up against a team that's known for stomping people, stomping teams. We talking feet to cheeks. Hey, good luck. Good luck. Because y'all got the Lions. Y'all got the Lions. And boy, January 18th, 7 p.m., the Commanders are set to face off against the Detroit Lions. And here's my prediction, right? The Detroit Lions, right? Their offense is ranked among the top in scoring this season, led by Jared Goff and a dynamic receiving core. The defense, known for creating turnovers, right? With the secondary that capitalizes on opponents' mistakes. This game is going to determine who Jayden Daniels really is. You knock off the Lions, motherfucker, the world gonna turn over. Jayden Daniels knocks off the Lions. God, whoo. Hey. Man, anything can happen. Anything can happen, right? The Washington Commanders. Now, we know the offense is led by Jayden Daniels. We know that's a bad brother right there. We know he brought a new surge of energy to that team. Basically, he brought life into that team, right? Brian Robinson Jr., Terry McLaurin. I hope I'm saying his name right. Terry McLaurin, they are his supporting cast, right? You know, we could say like Jayden Daniels is Michael Jackson and everybody else is the Jackson 5, right? Brian Robinson and all them, right? They're the backups. But they're a strong backup. They're going to have the ball out. Jayden cannot afford a mistake this game, okay? Their defense, Washington's defense, they have a formidable front line, right? They're going to apply pressure, right, and disrupt the offense of the Lions, but that's not going to rattle Jared Goff, okay? My prediction, Lions 31, Commanders 28. Why? Detroit's high-powered offense and home field advantage give them a slight edge. But however, if Washington's defense can replicate their performance against Tampa Bay and force key turnovers, they have a solid chance to upset the Lions. So, what do you all think? Let me know your prediction in the comments. Please let me know. What do you all think? Okay, do you feel like the Commanders have a chance to knock off the Detroit Lions? Leave your comments below, please. I am eager to know. I don't think they have a chance. I think it's gonna be a close game. I think it's gonna be 31-28, right? I think this game is gonna come down to who's gonna be poised as the quarterback, and it's gonna come down to the defense. Can you stop somebody, right? Because we know the Lions can put up, hey, you don't want to trade points with the Detroit Lions. They can put it up. They can put it up quick. We don't see them put 30-piece teams in the first half, right? Jayden Daniels, don't be that team. Your defense better be ready to go. You better be ready to go. If you gonna knock off the Detroit Lions. Like I said, 31-28 Lions, January 18th. Y'all know where to be. Now, we're going to take another commercial break. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere.
If it ain't one mind, you're out of your mind.
I'm trying to beat it up. I'm trying to wake it up. I'ma do my thing all night, girl. I'ma beat the thing all night, girl.
Put them panties to the side, yeah. 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 Put them panties to the side for a real nigga. Let a real nigga feel how it's feeling, yeah. I heard the thing be thinking, I'ma take my time up in it. I'ma blow your mind up in it. Baby. Wanna make love to a real one. Have you ever made love to a real one?
I protect and provide. I'm a whole vibe. We can win and dine, baby.
Have you ever made love to a real one? Have you ever been in love with a real one?
You can be my main chick, shawty. No need for a side bitch, shawty.
All this loving got me waiting for you, yeah. All this loving got me fiending for you. Put them panties to the side, yeah. 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 All this love loving got me waiting for you, yeah. All this loving got me feeling for you. All this loving got me waiting for you, yeah. All this loving got me feeling for you. Put them panties to the side, yeah. Put them panties to the side, yeah, yeah, yeah. Put them panties to the side, yeah. Put them panties to the side, yeah, yeah, yeah. Put them panties to the side, yeah. Put them panties to the side, yeah, yeah, yeah. Put them panties to the side, yeah. Put them panties to the side, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Put them panties to the side, yeah. That boy El Rashad gonna blow, I'm telling you. If y'all haven't done so, make sure you follow the brother on his YouTube channel. Make sure you listen to his music. It's all on Spotify, right? Come on. Support the brother. The brothers making good music, I'm telling you. That's gonna be the song for the summer. Put them panties to the side, yeah. Put them panties to the side, yeah. So when Trillionaire Chuck play that song in the car, ladies, I don't want no bickering. I don't want no who is this or who made that. Do what the song say. Put them panties to the side, yeah. All right, so let's talk what the NCAA did. What big move did they do? So the NCAA now approves to pay for women's basketball teams. What do you mean? History was made this week as the NCAA announced that women's basketball teams will now receive financial compensation for participating in tournaments. Ooh, can we say money, 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 right? But some of y'all are looking like, well, why does it matter? Like, ain't nobody caring about women's sports. What? What? Do y'all see Juju Watkins out there balling? Do y'all see Paige out there balling and others balling? They deserve compensation, right? The decision comes after the 2021 NCAA tournament scandal, right? Where disparities between men's and women's facilities were exposed on social media. Advocacy from players like Sedona Prince and organizations like the Women's Sports Foundation pushed the NCAA to address gender inequality, right? So, source from ESPN. Here's the breakdown of how it will work, okay? Teams will now receive compensation based on performance, right? Similar to the men's tournament payout structure, the move is expected to increase visibility and investment in women's sports, right? To me, I feel like this is a big win for equality in college athletics. What's next for women's sports? Who knows? Only time will tell. But I feel like this is a great start, right? Pay these women, all athletes that's playing. If you're gonna put their name on a video game and all that stuff, pay them. They are the ones that's bringing people to the school. The other ones is why alumni members are just steady donating, right? The other ones, like, people fail to realize that sports is a huge reason why some of these colleges are still around, right? Well, what you mean, Chuck? As a student athlete, when I played basketball at a collegiate level, right, people donated just for that program. They gave money to the school because of the program. They like the football program, the volleyball program, the track program, the basketball program. You think it's just because of the students? No, right? You have other companies that donate and sponsorship, right? Because of the sports program. So compensate the athletes. Okay. So we're gonna enter the final segment of the show, relationship talk. Okay, we're back. So with Valentine's Day coming up, right? Y'all know the thing. Who's gonna be my Valentine, right? That's gonna flood the timelines, right? It's gonna flood the Facebook timeline. So I might as well address it. So here is the question. How should women approach Valentine's Day spending? By the way, if you haven't, hint water. Gotta stay hydrated. Good drink for hydration. What do I mean by that? How do they address how do they approach Valentine's Day spending? Because you're gonna hear women, you hear them every year. Oh, he gotta have, I want this, right? I want the balloons, I want the flowers, I want the date. It gotta be a nice restaurant date and all this other stuff, right? They want the liquor, they want the weed, all that stuff. So they expect the guy to spend roughly around $1,000 or more on Valentine's Day, especially on Valentine's Day weekend, right? And then when, what's that day called? Sweetest Day. Okay, when Sweetest Day come around, that's for the guys. I literally have women say, shoot, he gonna get a meal cooked and some sex. And now women are complaining like, oh my gosh, guys don't court. Guys don't want to do anything for us women no more. Newsflash, you're not the prize, chick. You're not. You're not the prize. If you were the prize, then the guys would do something for you. Stop letting your friends hype your head up like, girl, you all there in the back. Just no, the hell you not. 4 kids, huh? 3 different dudes. It ain't not one of them put a ring on your finger. You think you the prize? Delusion is at an all-time high. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about how to approach this whole Valentine's Day spending, ladies. So here's the deal. According to Psychology Today, relationships thrive on balance and mutual effort, right? Men are often expected to go all out for Valentine's Day, but women can and should contribute meaningfully too. Here are some idea gifts, fellas, for this, or women, whatever. Personalized experiences, right? Plan a date tailored to the guy's interests, ladies, right? Like tickets to his favorite sports team or a home-cooked dinner. We already talked about that. They do that shit anyway, right? You already do that. They cook the meal. But you take a guy out, wait a minute, fuck taking him out. Fuck taking out part. You spend bread on some good seats to his favorite sports team. Woman, imagine what that dude gonna do for you, right? Second thing, ladies, thoughtful gestures, right? Write a heartfelt letter or create a photo book of your favorite memories together. Now, I'm gonna be honest, it's 2025. Guys, they really look for that stuff, right? They not really look for the photo book of the memories of y'all together. That I don't think guys really look for that, you know? Women more so care more about that, right, than anything. As far as the heartfelt letter, it's unique and it's new. But guys, we ain't really checking for that. It would be nice, like, to be reminded of the things that we do for you ladies, and y'all genuinely mean it. That's what we like. But so it's like the heart. What I mean like we're not really expecting the heartfelt letter. Like if you did that and you really came from the heart with that, like you poured your heart and your soul, your tears into this letter to let this man know, like, hey, this is how I feel about you. That's old school. That man gonna sit and think like, dang, she really rocking with me like that, man. Dang, man, what? And then the third one, balanced spending. If he's splurging, ladies, don't feel pressured to match dollar for dollar. And women don't match dollar for dollar anyway, but let's run with it. Effort and thoughtfulness matter more. But let's just be honest, this whole dollar for dollar shit, why do you think guys are like, fuck, if I spend $500 or $1,000 on a date with you, right? I want something at the end of the night. Because a woman is not gonna spend that much on a date for the fella. I wish, leave in the comments how many ladies actually tricked off $500 or $500, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 on a date with a dude they with. I want to know, but I know a lot of guys that tricked off $5,000, $1,000 plus for the girl they was with on V Day, B Day. Like, stop it. Ladies is not going to match dollar for dollar because majority of them probably can't match dollar for dollar, right? So start with the whole, oh, he got to do X, Y, Z. Be glad the man does anything for you on Valentine's Day, right? Because when Sweetest Day come around, you're not trying to match that. What if the guy gave you the bill, since ladies like to be nosy so much, he slipped you the bill of everything he bought for you, and it totaled up to $5K, right? Then on Sweetest Day, he like, yeah, remember $5K that I spent? I'm expecting you to spend that same amount for me. Y'all ladies that have a fit. Y'all be like, oh my God, he tripping. He want me to spend $5,000 for him on Sweetest Day. Girl, is he crazy? So that notion that psychology today said with that? Yeah. They ain't gonna want to do that shit. They ain't gonna want to do that shit. They're gonna make this day all about them. Okay? Valentine's Day is about celebrating love, though, not competing over who spends more. So, ladies, what are your go-to? Please leave your comments. Like, what are some things you like? What are some, like, be real. What are some things that you really would expect a guy to buy? How much do you expect him to really spend, right, for V-Day? Right? And be real with yourself, ladies, okay? Don't look at social media. I really want you to go in the room by yourself, lock your door, and just sit there in silence and really think about what is it that you really, really want from the guy on Valentine's Day. Leave your comments. Let Trillionaire Chuck know, okay? But that's my show for today. It's your host, Trillionaire Chuck, telling you to always love yourself and each other. Oh, if you haven't done so already, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It lets YouTube know, like, hey, I'm rocking with that brother there. I like what he be talking about, because he be kicking it and he be kicking that shit. And after that, hey, catch you on the next episode. See ya. Peace.